You know, you might actually be surprised to find out what you can do with a simple 15-cent packet of ramen. Now, ramen, that's not the first thing that comes to our mind when we think of something delicious and gourmet, is it? No, it certainly isn't. But today, I'm going to show you a very great way to make ramen, which is actually somewhat delicious. First, take a small skillet pot. Fill it about halfway full of water. Then put it on a burner and set it to a heat so that the water will start to boil. This might take a few minutes. While the water is heating, get ready to take some oil and spray a large cast iron pot. You are not limited to using cast iron, but it is probably one of the best you can use. It's a good idea to do this now because, like the water, this might take a few minutes to heat up. While the pot and water are heating, take your packet of ramen of your desired flavor and prepare it. Open the package with your hands or a pair of scissors and lay it on a flat plate. This is probably a little different from the bowl that you're used to using. Finally, once the water has reached its boiling point, or a hot enough point to put the ramen in, simply put the ramen into the pot. Tapping the ramen with a fork can help you to see if the ramen is cooked all the way or not. This can prevent the ramen from cooking as much as it needs to, but not getting too soggy. If the ramen gets too soggy, it'll crumble and fall apart as you fry it. It's best to boil the ramen for about a minute. When the ramen is done, simply turn the burner off and drain it into a sink. Then, take the hot pot and cool it down with cold sink water. Set it into the sink. But boiling the ramen is just half of the process. Now it's time to fry it. Using a spatula, place the ramen onto the pan. Though just about any type of spatula will work, the best kind is probably a metal spatula. Flatten the ramen out so it's about a ½ inch thick. This will keep the ramen cooking thoroughly throughout. Flip the ramen every 2 minutes or so, until it reaches a nice crisp desire of your cooking level. Finally, once the ramen is all ready, simply take it off and put it on a plate. Don't forget to shut the burners off, and be careful. Even after the burners are shut off, the pan is still very hot. Now you just need to grab a fork, grab some scissors if you like to cut your ramen, and get your flavor ready, and dig in. You know, if fried ramen is so good, I wonder what deep fried ramen is like. Probably not your first choice when you think of what food you want to eat at the state fair, but at the state fair, they'll deep fry anything from chicken wings to candy bars. So, maybe you could try deep frying something like this. I don't know. Ramen at the state fair might not sound good, but it certainly could be. Well, thank you for joining us today on this Cosby the Caterpillar presentation, and join us again next time for another video. Good night, folks.